Good morning, all. I welcome you all for next lecture series. In this series, we are going to discuss about universal motor. For the last class, we have discussed about servo motor. So, working of servo motor, types of servo motors, and the manufacturers' names are we are discussed. So, today we are going to discuss about universal motor. So, we know that it's a special electrical motor which is designed to operate with a single phase AC source. Uh, as well as a DC source of supply voltage. So that's why it is called as the universal motor. So generally it is series wounded, that is armature and field winding are in series to produce high starting torque. It is designed to operate at a high speed operation exceeding 3500 rpm. So it is mainly designed for DC operation. It works on single phase AC supply surfaces from the following drawbacks. So first drawback is the efficiency becomes low because the hysteresis and eddy current losses is there, and the power factor is low due to the large reactance of the field and the armature winding. And the third one is sparking at the pressures is in excess. So universal motor, some changes must be made in DC series motor so that it may operate satisfactorily on AC supply. The changes are given as shown in the points. The entire magnetic circuit is constructed of a material having low hysteresis losses. It is laminated to reduce the eddy current loss. So we can eliminate the losses while we are doing the laminations. So the next point is the series field winding must have a small number of turns. The area of field pole is increased so that the magnetic flux density is decreased, and this decreases the core loss and the reactive voltage drop. In order to obtain the required torque with the low magnetic flux, the number of armature conductor is increased. A compensating winding is used to reduce the effect of armature reaction, thereby improving the communication and reducing the armature reactions. So next one is the construction of universal motor. It consists of a laminated stator and rotor armature. The field poles are bolted to the inner periphery of the stator. The field winding and the armature winding are connected in series and fed by a single phase AC source. A commutator is mounted on the rotor shaft of the motor and brushes read on the commutator. So this is the diagram for construction of universal motor. So which consists of stator laminated commutator and then armature. It shows in the diagram. So this is the universal motor, and the machine parts, field pole and armature poles are separated. It shows in the picture. And the working of the universal motor is connected to a single phase supply. The same alternating current flows through the field and the armature winding. The series field winding of the motor produces an alternating flux that reduces with the magnetic field produced by the current in the armature winding to produce a torque. And since the currents through the series field winding and the armature winding resolve simultaneously and produce the torque and this one is the characteristics of universal motor. So characteristics normally we have to draw for the full load torque and for the full load speed. So here it shows the direct current and for the alternating current. So speed torque characteristics of universal motor is shown in the figure. So universal motor have a high starting torque. So the speed of the universal motor increases to a high value with the decreases in the load. In very small universal motors, the no load losses are usually large enough that limit the speed of the motor to a definite value ranging from 1500 to 20,000 rpm. The power factor of universal motor of full load is about 90%. So however, the power factor of at starting or overloading is low. And the speed is shown in the figure, the speed for AC or DC, its starting is higher, and if you are loading based on the load, the speed will be decreased as shown in the diagram. So application of universal motors, which is used in the portable drill machines, hair dryers, grinders, and table fans. Also we can use in the blowers, polishers, kitchen appliances, electric shavers, sewing machines, high speed vacuum cleaners, and machine tools. So this is your video link attached in this area, and I'll share with you in the courseware. So this is what we are discussing about a universal motor. So keep in your mind what is meant by universal motor, why it is called universal motor, which can be used in both AC supply and then DC supply. Thank you all. See you in the next class.